boy. Said you wanna be a hot boy. So if y'all don't know by now, we are talking about the Real Hot Boys of Houston. I am super late, so I'm going to combine 2 episodes in one. Make sure you guys are liking, commenting, subscribing, and that your notifications are on. Roll the intro. Okay, first things first, I want to know what the hell happened at this barbecue that y'all was talking about. Like, according to the second episode, because girl, I'm jumping trains on this, something was said about Jordan, and apparently Ken was the person that said it. Now, I'm thinking Dre was the person that went back and told Jordan, who went back and told Ken, bitch, I heard you was talking shit. Like, I'm still confused. I am still completely confused. And furthermore, why are we so concerned that Ken is talking shit about somebody who is not around when Dre was doing that very thing in episode 1 in a goddamn apartment gym? Like, I don't understand. Was he not talking about Ken who was not there? I'm just saying. Because y'all was coming down hard on Ken in the chat, and I don't get down with that bitch because he is a Leo, and bitch, we stand together. Well, we stand together sometimes because sometimes, you know, cats like to be by themselves. So, girl, we only travel in packs when need be. But apparently, whatever happened was bad, but not that bad, but completely Ken's fault because Dre was like, I like Ken. But then he turned around and was like, we gonna give Ken another chance. As if he's the wrong person that needs to be redeemed. Like, again, lost. And I need to know, oh, girl, like, oh, we need an expose. Like, we need to sit down with everybody and just, no, because every time we sit down with you hoes, y'all talk around and about, you know, like, you gotta watch. Well, bitch, we watching the show now, and we still as lost as we was during the goddamn interviews. Somebody explain something to me, please. Sherrod and Ken. So, apparently they became cool after the whole situation with Ken and the rest of the people. So, now Sherrod and Ken are cool, and Sherrod calls Ken to mediate and set up a meeting with Ashton. Now, I'm glad Ken said it, because that boils my blood. I would have told Sherrod, love you, good sis. But if Ashton want a meeting with me, then Ashton is going to have to be the one to set that shit up, bitch. I don't need you to be a mouthpiece for somebody who is known for talking too goddamn much. Like, I don't... And I love you, Ashton, but that's the common thread, mainly in the second episode, is that if anybody tells you something, they need to be comfortable with that shit being said to somebody else. That is just a reputation you have, good sis. I'm sorry to let you know. You probably already know that, but if you don't, let me be the one to relay that news to you, sis.
Hush! You talk too much. Homegirl, you never shut up. Goddamn!
What Kaya said. So now for this mixer that Ashton was talking about. Girl, this is the highlight of episode 1, girl, so let's get into it. First things first, producer man. What's the son of a preacher man? What's up with all these titles? You got best friend, Jordan. Now, he is described as the best friend of Ashton, when in reality, I think it's the loner, Dre. And I say loner because you be in the corner, but bitch, you be over in that corner talking shit. So you ain't really loning, okay? A loner is quiet. Like, hush, 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 hush. You just in the corner. You want to be left alone while you still bark at the rest of the goddamn group. So it's like, I don't know. You an ambivert. You like to be introverted and extroverted at the same time. I've never seen that before. Cause bitch, when I say your ass was, girl, that was a messy moment, sis. You said because Ashton had you like this, and you ain't do nothing. So let's be real. And was waiting for him to buck, and he was like, well, let me just scurry because, you know, they serious. And then he had left. But girl, that was you that had called him out. I saw it. Like I saw it on my TV. So August comes to the mixer. August is he new to this? Or is he true to this? Nah, because at the end of episode 2, he said they brought me back. Y'all trying to act like he a new friend, but y'all had brought him back. So he was already in the mix. Y'all had kicked him out. Like y'all had kicked Ken out. And then y'all had brought both of them back around the same time. So August had came back and was like, listen, sis, I didn't come to your slumber party because my brother had died, and this was the anniversary, and I just could not deal, girl. It was just too much for me. And I was here because I lost both my brothers, so I understand what that pain is like. I have a distance with people to this day. because I lost my brothers and I just be like, I need to keep you at arm's length, honey. But Ashton's response made me go, He was like, well, I still think you should have said something to me. And then in the confessional, he was like, are you really using this excuse again? I get your frustration a little bit, Ashton, but you can't tell somebody how long to grieve. And I know of Ralph. Ralph kind of just died. Like, it's been within 5 years. And I still have moments behind my brothers. And they both died over 5 years ago. It's just something that you will never get over. Just like losing a parent. I'm not trying to equate losing a sibling to losing a parent, but you spend your entire life with this person, especially with me. I was the this is not about me. But losing a sibling, you cannot tell somebody how long to grieve. So if from now until the end of time, he wants to use that soul thing as an excuse, help him work through it as a friend, as opposed to, girl, you can't use that as no excuse, girl. This again? You coming with this again? Like, girl, please. People cancel events and people cancel, showing up to shit behind losing a fucking dog. And it's understandable because there's a connection there. So, bitch, you gonna give me my time and you gonna give me my space. And again, I understand because you may not have lost a sibling, you may not be able to extend empathy, but you can for damn sure extend some sympathy just being a human being with a heart. Understand and be there for your friend. So before we get into the game night, Ashton is in his confessional explaining to us what this is. And he was like, I just wanted to have a little mixer. I wanted to invite friends from all different walks of life, my social media friends, my this, my that, my roommate. Period, hard stop. Sis, you can't invite somebody to their house. Now, if it was like Dave and Buster's or Buffalo Wild Wings or, the Casa Olay, I can see. But if it's at y'all house, you kind of can't invite him to his house. But okay, moving on. It is game time. Girl, I forgot what the game was called. But one of the questions was, what's your favorite sexual thing to do? And homie in the pink, my favorite color, was like, I love sucking dick. Now, baby, it's you too, Todd. They can say dick. Girl, you're not gonna get flagged. Girl, I say dick, fuck, pussy, all that. And I wish the fuck y'all would try to take my motherfucking coins, bitch. Because this right here is mine. And I mean, yes, the distributing platform is yours. But still, y'all told me I can have what's mine. And you can have what's yours, Todd. Let that boy say dick. He's sucking it. But speaking of sucking it, August wants to be a little freaky deaky because he was like, I can tell. And it was a little moment. And girl, speaking of moments, I guess Charlie, which was Archie's friend. No, he was described as Ashton's friend. Girl, all these people had subtitles, so excuse me if I'm getting them wrong. So Charlie, somebody's friend, was like, girl, a little rain and your hairline gone, Miss August. And August was like, I'm gonna pay it. Rain and your hairline is gone, sis. Ashton was like, Charlie said it a third time. And I said, okay. Even August was like, I'ma pay it. But something deep down in my soul said, run, girl. Because I knew the wrath of a Capricorn was coming, bitch. I'm cool with too many of them, bitch. Too many. And I know when the shit fall down, you best not be around. Baby, around 2 or 3 rounds later of this game, August brought all that shit to a screeching halt. He said, I got something to motherfucking say. I got something to... Sis was twerking. He said, get your ass out the way, bitch. I got something to say. Can't nobody in this motherfucker talk about my motherfucking hairpiece, bitch. Yes, I'm wearing a Womack, and I am proud of it, bitch. And unless you got $500 to dish for another one, bitch, I suggest you shut the fuck up. So then it was this big hoopla, and then August got in the confessional and was like, oh, he just mad because we had Fool Out Loud one time, and sis wanted to talk. She from Phoenix, she don't know no better. We Fool Out Loud with the fleshlight, and now she mad. That ain't it. And you a Capricorn, August, so I know this shit was intentional. It wasn't until the fight was over, the aftermath was settling, and people were starting to pour, well, not people, the remnants of whoever was left was pouring out, that we found out that brother man in the pink, who said he liked to suck dick, that August called out and was like, I can tell. was the boyfriend of the nigga who was calling August out for his Womack. You knew that. You fool out loud with Charlie. You knew. Even coming into the party, people introducing themselves. You knew that Pink Panther over here was the man of Charlie. You knew it. And you said, oh, bitch, you want to try me? Even if he wasn't tried. Sometimes Capricorn and Sagittarius people sometimes just do things because they're fucking bored. They will start some shit and just get some motherfucking shit rumbling just because they bored. And I think August was just in the mood. And bitch, when Kitty liked to scratch, August scratched back. But bitch, you knew what you was doing initially. You knew that was somebody else's man, and I can tell you was flirting. So then I think it's the next day or whatever, and Ken and Ashton finally meet up at a park. And Ken, you was like, oh my God, why we meet him at the park? Why we meet up at the park? Because that's what Shirai said, boo. I mean, when he was on the FaceTime, he said y'all gonna meet up maybe at the park. You know, that was his whole setup the whole time when he was trying to mediate and get y'all to come together. He said the park. That was his suggestion. You said, okay, cool. So now you at the park and you wondering why you're at the park because you agreed to meet him at the park. But okay, we gonna move on. So you have Ashton, you have Ken, and then you got Michael Jackson that was walking in the background. We just wanted to give you a little shout out because your music will live on forever. And I don't know if that was a hologram or you had came back from the dead, bitch, but we gonna acknowledge you when we see you, bitch, because there will never be another. So Ashton just went straight in for the kill, and he was like, bitch, you been MIA lately, and I'm not cool with that. I think you should come back around. I think the real issue is whenever there's a disagreement, it's always the other person who's wrong and never you can. And that's fucked up. Like sometimes you need to see your own fault in the situation and apologize, bitch. Because you had called me out. You had got crunk with me and you had rose my blood pressure and I still have yet to receive an apology. So Ashton was a little heated. Well, not really heated. I had added a little flair to that. But still, he wanted his, I am due an apology in the words of George from Chasing Dallas. And then Ken was like, well, you know how, like, when you was a little kid and you wanted money from your parents or you wanted to go somewhere and they gave you this long speech, but you knew you was going to be able to go. You just had to sit through the speech. You know, you knew you was going to get the money to go shopping. You just need to sit through the speech. He gave the parent speech. He gave that long speech and then he was like, and I apologize. And then he gave another long speech and was like, and I'll do what you wanted me to do because I know you was going to call me here to do some other goose ass shit. And I'm going to, you know, try to make amends with everybody except for Jordan. Now, I still need to get to the root of what's going on because he was the closest to Jordan initially. And now Jordan is the one person he don't give a fuck about making amends with. So it's like, what's really good. But when we go into episode 2, we can kind of get into the minutia of why he don't want to make up with Joshua. Jordan. Child, let him tell it the whole season is about him, child. Shout out to Jordan and Cloud. Ain't that his line? Yeah, Cloud. I was being for real. I was not. That's not me. That's not my heart. Now, Ken gets in his confessional and is like, the real issue is not what Ashton is talking about at all. The real issue is that Ashton plays both sides. You try to be cool with the goose and the motherfucking gander. And that's not how this works, aristocrats. That is not how this goes down. Oh, you remember that movie, The Aristocrats? Okay, this is not about a Disney movie. So anyway, because Ken wasn't at the mixer, Ashton decided to catch him up on the drama that he missed. And then after that, he was like, we need to catch up in the future for happy hour. Ken said, bitch, you got me now, so you may as well keep me, bitch. I'm free right now. I'm off today. You want to go ahead and go to happy hour and film some more, bitch? Because after this, ain't no telling when you going to see me again. I know what that is. I'm sorry, Ken, if I just blew your bubble, but I know exactly what that was that you was just doing. So then we get to happy hour, and it's Ashton, Ken, Sherrod joins, and August joins. And then August is sitting down catching Sherrod up and Ken of his own version of the melee that happened at the game night. And then he got his confessional and was like, okay, so my dad went ball at a young age, bitch. No, the funny part isn't why you need a wig. It's that you need a wig. Yeah, we don't need the backstory. I mean, girl, we don't need the ancestry details of why you going bald, girl. Join the club because it's a lot. Never mind. I'm just saying, when the you starts to get more defined, baby, you may be headed down that road as well. Bosley can change y'all lives, honey. I think they have a care credit plan. So, girl, you ain't got to spend all the bands on the fans. Girl, you can really just Have your own ends. But if you like being bald and just switching it up, girl, then do you. I mean, be versatile, sis. Do what you want to do in life. But if you want hair to be coming out your scalp, there is a way. Hallelujah. And I think also, because my neighbor, he got the same thing going on, sis. He said the kaleidoscopic drops is going to help him out. So maybe you should give that a try. You know, BB Judy say it works. So it won't hurt to give it a try. And you know what? All y'all a little messy. I realized that in the second episode. All y'all a little messy. Because August was like, oh, you lost your car. You lost your car, Ashton, knowing it was going to stir up the gift. Okay. And then Ashton, well, you just tell everybody the reason, so we all know you meant it. And then Dre, you was at the party. Because August had you like this. Messy. And then Sherrod, when it came down to Archie food, you was like, oh no, you know, I want to try. I just never have. What's it good? Oh, girl, what's it good? You asked, was it good like 17 times sitting at the table. Girl, you knew what you was doing. And then you gonna try to look off and laugh, girl. Me and you gonna kiki. But see, the thing is, I can't hold my laugh in. So I'm gonna chuckle and I'm gonna give it away that you being shady. So maybe we ain't the best match. Because, baby, if you trying to do your shit on a subtle end, I'm gonna give it away every time because I'm so goddamn goofy. Ken has said y'all don't really know each other in the confessional, but girl, what's new? Like, we knew that from the trailer. Moving on, August was like, what really happened? And I'm like, thank you, Jesus. Finally, we can get to the minutia of why the fuck these hoes ain't talking. All we getting is, you know, it's been some things said and we, oh, no, bitch. We will not. Run that tape back. Give us the beginning. Give us the prelude. Shout out to Scotty and Jamal. So again, I know I had said it in the beginning, but Ashton, Dre, and Jordan had a conversation about Ken. Word got back to Ken somehow. I don't know if it was Jordan or somebody else. But then Ken, once he found out, approached Dre and Ashton, and boom, they not cool anymore. But the way Ken was telling it, Jordan was playing the middleman, being the mediator. But now, Jordan and Ken are not cool. Then Sherrod had backdoor and said that he was on Instagram and saw Jordan putting up a real nasty post. And when I say nasty, I'm not talking about, oh, it was a nasty dress, a nasty, I mean nasty, girl. Dirty, grimy, disgusting post about Ken. And Sherrod was like, be better than that. Apparently, Jordan got in his bag and was all mad about it. Later on down the line, Sherrod, how did I get all of this, girl? I was paying attention. I was here with it. Sherrod had told Ken, girl, Jordan over there making posts about you. I just want you to know about it. Ashton was there to bear witness, girl, because he was with him at the Million Man March. But somehow or another, Jordan don't talk to Ken. Ken don't talk to Jordan. Jordan don't talk to Sherrod. Sherrod don't talk to Jordan. Jordan does talk to Ashton. Ashton does talk to Jordan. And Jordan somehow finds out about a conversation between the three of them. But Ashton didn't say shit. Now, if I was in front of the pink wall, this would be the point where I walk away. But I'm sitting down, and there's a whole production behind you. So I ain't got time for all that. And according to Ashton, the contents of the conversation was somewhere along the lines of Jordan's past. But you didn't hear that from me. Now, here's where everything gets a little murky for me. Ashton gets in the confessional and says, why are we still talking about Jordan and Dre's drama? I thought this was between Ken and all y'all hoes. But now you saying this is Jordan and Dre's drama. Yet when we hop back to the scene at Torchy's, Ken is saying, well, y'all telling Jordan everything I'm saying, but you're not telling me everything Jordan's saying. Which would lead me to believe that there's a beef between Ken and Jordan. Bitch, what the fuck? Somebody draw me out a chart. Please. A family tree, if you will, and connect the motherfucking dots. Because I am lost. And where do broken hearts go? Do they find their way home? No, they find their way to the truth. So, bitch, give me the directions. Oh, yeah. Oh, and not to add, because of that whole situation with Jordan in the Instagram post, now Jordan and Sherrod ain't cool. So the only one really talking to Jordan right now is Ashton. And then Ashton was like, Because they was definitely commenting and saying that, baby, if we tell you something, it's going to get back because you talk. Because Sherrod was like, I don't know how it got back. But while he was saying that, he was looking dead at Ashton. And Ashton was like, I don't know. He already knew. How the fuck he already knew, bitch? Is he telepathic? How the fuck did he know about a conversation that didn't even happen before it happened? Oh, I know. My bad. One of the 70,000 people that was at this Million Man March just happened to be somebody who knew Jordan that was around y'all. And ran back and told him because they just knew this was going to be really juicy and really necessary and vital to the storyline of a show that they didn't even know y'all was filming. Is that what happened? So when they said that, Ashton got in the confessional and was like, I don't tell all y'all business because if I did, y'all wouldn't be cool right now. AKA, I will sacrifice y'all, Sherrod and Ken, and put y'all on a chopping block to inform my friends of what's going on. But I'm not going to sacrifice Dre. Maybe not even Jordan. But I'm for damn sure not going to sacrifice Dre. So y'all not going to hear anything Dre got to say about y'all. But best believe I'm going to tell Dre everything y'all saying about him. Or anybody else for that matter. Braylon and August. That ain't your acting coach. This happened after George Floyd. So this was after June of 2020. This is November and y'all best friends. No, ma'am. That's not your acting coach. Y'all just friends. He can act, and he's probably giving you some plug. That's your plug. Who's also your best friend. Don't leave that. That's why it was air quotes. Because, So y'all was talking about the situation again. And then Ken came by, and y'all kept talking about the situation again. And I can see y'all being cool because y'all were the two people that were outcasted. But girl, I know this whole season y'all ain't finna talk about this shit. Especially if we not gonna get the whole fucking story. We need Jordan. We need y'all to tear down this cloak of we don't want to say everything and say motherfucking everything. Especially if this is gonna be the motherfucking minutia of the goddamn season 1 plot. I need hashtag I need more. Hashtag I need more. But I'm not gonna tear y'all down without extending y'all up. Y'all gave me a great show. I love that this is like a docu-reality series. Y'all acknowledge the camera. When the scene is up, y'all are seen getting up. I like that. Baby, the production for this to be a show straight out the gate, season 1, episode 1, this is good stuff. This looks great, Todd. This looks great. Kudos to you and the entire cast. Y'all are really coming with it. And then the episode ends with us finding out through August that Ashton has blocked everybody. I don't know if on social media, on the phone, or what. All I know is, bitch, y'all blocked. And I need to know why. We all need to know why. And that's the cliffhanger that we are left on. Hot boys, y'all are giving me what I need. So I gave y'all what I had. Again, make sure you guys are liking, commenting, subscribing, and that your notifications are on. Same place, same time.